Hey guys, make sure that you go and check out Foo's details below. I linked his Instagram, his Facebook, and his TikTok. He's the artist that went ahead and made all these repaints in this video. So go and support him and enjoy the video. Alright, hey guys, I am here for another quick unboxing. I'm going to fly through this one a lot faster than the last one because I'm about to go on vacation. But these might be some of the coolest figures I've ever gotten commissioned. So I wanted to show these off before I left because these are some really, really sweet pieces. So I'm going to start off with, let's start off with this one. So it says Vegeta E-moving. So I think you have one choice from that. So yeah, it's the Majin Vegeta E-moving. But it's a Manga Dimension 2D custom, so I'm going to rip him open real quick, and I will show him off really quickly. Also, I think what I want to do is, for these unboxing videos, I'll just fly through them, and then for more in-depth reviews, I'll give each figure its own shines, and then close-ups, setups that I want to kind of use for him, all that good stuff. So, alright, let's get straight to this. Oh my god, yeah, this thing looks incredible. Yeah, I wanted to go with this specific pose because, I mean, you guys know this is the E-moving, so he's got the separate arm piece, but I mean, this is just, you know, his proper iconic final explosion pose right here. Yeah, you can really see how good the detailing and line work is on this piece. If I flip it around, yeah, all the shading, the battle marks, the blood. Yeah, this thing looks perfect. Yeah, very happy with this one. All right. Yeah, and like I said before, we're just going to be flying through these. So I'm going to grab the next one. Let's go ahead, and since we did Vegeta, let's do his kid. All right. Okay, so for this one, me and Fu were debating on what color version we should go with, because, you know, he's got his anime colors and he's got his manga colors, but he's got the more bluish overcoat and then the more, I guess, macaroni yellow hair. But the anime, I think, especially with early Z, the bright white yellow hair colors like he does here is the most aesthetic and best looking of all the Super Saiyan hair. So we went ahead with the anime colors, and I'm very happy when I went with that because this thing looks insane. Oh my god. You just see the line work, and yeah, even the belt buckle, you look at that, you bring it up super close, like it literally looks like it just popped straight out of the manga. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay. Alright, next one. Let's go with... let's do this one. Oh, actually, you know what? Real quick. Forgot to mention. This guy was made from multiple different pieces. I think you could kind of tell that this isn't really just like a single Master Lease figure that we currently have, but I'll go more in depth in a single review of what sort of pieces he was made out of. But yeah, Fu's really good at using multiple different pieces from different figures and kind of sculpting them to make brand new ones. So, and I just wanted to introduce that fact because this one's super special in regards to that. So yeah, you guys can see it's Gotenks. So I'm gonna rip them open, and then you guys will see what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. So I think you guys can already tell that this isn't quite 100% the same Master Stars Piece Gotenks that you guys may already know about. He's got Super Saiyan 3 hair. Yeah, again, you know, Fu is really, really, really good at mishmashing different figures to make brand new ones. And yeah, this guy looks absolutely incredible. Again, amazing line work, amazing use of coloring, especially the bright colors right here hitting his face, because he's got the galactic donut right here shining above him, so it's causing all this shadowing effect. You can see across his body this way. Yeah, really, really good Manga Dimension repaint. I'm not even that big of a fan of Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, but he made one, and I was just like, okay, bro, can you hook me up with one? And he did, and he came through hard. All right. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to do a double because they're sort of supposed to work together. So here we go. Our favorite father-son duo. No, I'm just kidding. Our favorite master and student duo here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Gohan, but I want to bring them up both together since they're kind of meant to, you know, be paired. Okay, so yeah, here we have Gohan. This is the GX Materia one. Yeah, I wanted to go with this Gohan specifically. I mean, you'll see why with the Piccolo, sort of. But I personally think this is the best, you know, Kid Gohan Masterly scale figure that's out there. Like, I think this one looks better than the Masterly's one we have. Really, really good detail on the beam effect. Again, everything from Fu just looks like he ripped it right out of the manga, and you could just see how amazing all the shading is, the bright colors. One thing I really like about Fu is his use of his use of white. It brings a lot of brightness to the figure in certain places. Like even you can see on the knee, that white just brings a shine to that area. Then on the arms, again, white. And mainly just because, you know, he's firing off his Masenko, so it's causing all this brightness around these areas of his body, shining downwards. Yeah, it just looks incredible. So I'm going to put Gohan right here, kind of out of, you know what, let me just place him right here so you guys can get a good look at him while I'm unboxing this Piccolo. So he's pretty wide, so I think you guys can already guess which Piccolo this is, especially with what Gohan this is. But yeah, this Piccolo actually, pretty sure went viral on TikTok, so, you know, some of you guys may have already seen him. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is shit, I forgot the name of the set. Some sort of omnibus, I think. But yeah, tissue paper stuck on his nose. But yeah, this Piccolo once again is an absolute, I don't want to fuck up the paint. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. This Piccolo is an absolute beauty. I mean, there's a reason why this guy blew up on TikTok. I think he got like some few hundred thousands of likes at least last time I checked. But look how absolutely insane he is. The bright greens, the bright pinks on him. Yeah, again, like I said before, I really love Fu's usage of super bright colors and the battle damage. This Piccolo is a special figure for sure. He's going to be front and center in my well, my Dragon Ball Z Kai shelf. I have a separate shelf for just my manga dimensions, essentially. And I was like, I kind of want some Piccolo representation, because in my main collection, the only thing I really have of Piccolo is Orange Piccolo, nothing from early Z. I mean, granted, Master Lee's isn't exactly giving us too much to work with, but I really love this Piccolo figure. I always have, and when I sold them off, just because I didn't have enough space and he wasn't going with what I was trying to, represent per saga, I was like, this would be a perfect one to get as a repaint. So yeah, here is Piccolo and Gohan together. Father, son, no. Teacher and student. Really, really good repaints. Yeah, as much as it doesn't make too much sense, I'm gonna pose them like this on the shelf. But, yep. Okay. Now, on to the last two. Now, I'm going to start off with the one that I've been most excited for. This one I had to pay a pretty penny on because you had to do quite a bit of resculpting. But it's a Goku figure. It's a really slept on Goku figure that Fu just brought up like 50 notches, improved it so much, and I mean, you guys will see what I mean. Okay, here we go. Yep. This personally, I would say, is my current favorite Goku figure. This thing looks ridiculous. So this is the Omnibus Brave Super Saiyan Goku. Very underrated figure. I even just love the regular version of him. But the repaints I've seen of him, whether they're manga dimension or not, where they add some blood splatter, some proper shading, this figure just turns out so much better. Well, the key factor here you guys can see is that Fu shaved down the hair so it doesn't have that super rigid Iwakura sculpting, and it's more of that fluffy, light hair. And this, I really, really love this figure. He might even be one of my favorites. Oh, he definitely is one of my favorites, but it might be my new favorite. I just really love this figure in general. And yeah, man, Fu killed it with this one. I'm super happy with this one. And similar to Trunks, we were figuring out what sort of shading style we wanted to go with, and then we decided, you know what, again, anime fluffy white is unbeatable. I mean, even from this angle you guys are looking at it, it looks like it just pops straight out of the manga. That is insane. Like, even the little stuff, like that little touch of that black line, like right there. I'm no artist, but I mean, I feel like that just draws out that 2D effect even more, doesn't it? Yeah, really, really amazing Goku. All right, we got one last figure here. I would say this is the figure I was second most excited to pop open. So I got two things here I gotta rip open. You guys can see Gogeta. He is a big Gogeta. You guys can take a guess which type of Gogeta it is, because we have a few large Gogeta figures. But all right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is the Grandista Super Saiyan Gogeta, but obviously, a little different. This is Super Gogeta from the, oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Fusion Reborn movie. Fu took the Dragon Ball Super Gogeta Grandista, and turned it into the movie version. Sorry, the Z movie version, and again, the bright colors are fantastic. Like, he put white on black to really draw out all that brightness, and it just looks insane. Like, everywhere on this figure is like it's a piece of art. Like, look at that. Again, it just pops right out. Like, it literally looks like I'm holding a figure that just got plopped right out of the manga. Like, look at this angle. You can see the shading work on that. It's amazing. But yeah, so that's my full haul. Let me line them all up here so you guys can get a look. And then I will wrap up the video. Okay, here we go. You guys can see the full thing all in one shot. Yeah, pretty happy with this haul. A lot of Super Saiyans. You know, there's gonna be more to come for a lot of different shelves. Me and Fu are actually working on a pretty fun project, I would say, that I'm looking forward to eventually being complete. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.